Hola, mi amigos. So, didn't think to be doing a thought of the week so soon, but yeah, this may be a bit controversial. Sorry about the tools. It went past my face. But uh, this topic is technically about the pandemic that's going on right now. It probably might not be a long video. I don't know. And it's all free flowing out of my mind, so who knows? um, so, what? I know everyone is 1,000% done with this pandemic, pretty much like since day one, I would assume. But it's. I've come to the conclusion in my mind if this thing is gonna kill me, do it. Kill me. I'm so done of hiding and. Like, I get. I'd rather die hugging somebody than die by a fire, because like we face dangers every single day. We're having to restrict things, and like, oh, I'm scared of I can't go over your house because I'm scared of giving you this of the COVID. Technically, that's how it is with anything, the flu, the cold, you could be carrying all sorts of viruses. You're technically carrying all sorts of viruses like every day. You never really know. So, like, the fear monger, the fear society we're living right now. It's like, you know, I don't. I care that people are dying, but people are dying from all sorts of things. Not just this pandemic. The fact that we have to wear masks and like, you can't touch. You can't just stay 6 feet apart. It's like, yeah, well, I'm tired of it. Like, if I want to hug you, I'm gonna hug you. I'm sorry, but if I'm sorry, you die from it. I'm sorry, but you're you. So everyone's gonna die of something sooner. One of these days. I'm gonna die of something one of these days. But again, if this thing's gonna kill me from me hugging somebody, then do it. Let it be. You know, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, seriously, I shared. Well, my fiance shared a post on Facebook about the whole thing. It's really long. I I shared it too because it kind of explains my whole thought process, or this whole thought process better. But it's just like, people still you take risks all the time. We take risks going outside, and there was never been you can't do this, like, oh 6 feet apart because they're smoking. Oh, 6 feet apart because you you can't go to this place. It's closed. You can't go to this place. It's temporarily postponed, closed because you got a cold. This one person has a cold. Like, I know it's more than one person, but it's for the emphasis of the sentence. I am saying. But like, people are just scared. Like, you sneeze and it's like, oh no, they might have COVID. You cough because like something's stuck in your throat. Oh, they might have the COVID, like Corona. It's like, really, like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry, people, but if you might, this is, again, I said it's going to be controversial. Because you're going to may see me as insensitive. No, I'm not insensitive. People are dying left, right, and center from everything, all sorts of things, and it's sad when people die, but especially when people are young. Like, if you're, I'd say, 70s on, if you pass away, it's still sad, but it's like, well, you lived a long life. Any earlier than that, it's like it's a bit too soon. But again, we die when technically we're supposed to. It's still sad, but we all die eventually. Like, our physical bodies eventually die one of these days. But I'm tired of the whole, even you have to wear gloves to touch me. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, no. I'm alive, but I'm tired of not living anymore. Screw the pandemic. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna start living life to the fullest. I'm not a risk taker, but I'm willing to take the risk of getting this thing if it means consoling a friend with a hug, or consoling a family member with a hug, or consoling anybody with a hug that needs it. This is just ridiculous. People we drink alcohol even though it's probably not the best for us. Depending. People smoke. It's definitely not good for you, but people take that risk of getting lung cancer. So I'm addicted. Yeah, I get it, but we're not closing down schools because people are smoking. This is I just it's just it's just at this point, just seriously, end the pandemic. Let us go wherever we want. Whatever movies be made when they're supposed to be made and brought out. If we get this thing, yeah, we can stop the spread. Then that would be yeah, I get that. But again, then you mean, okay, then to stop the spread of cancer, stop the spread of the common cold, to stop the spread of the flu. That means no one would ever go out anywhere ever, and we should have been wearing masks and wearing gloves and using hand sanitizer and all this stuff decades ago. It took a pandemic for people to wash their hands better. Come on. If we gotta stop the spread of every single disease technically, but let's just stop stopping the spread and just find a way to fix it, or just technically live with it. It sucks, but I'm tired of hiding. I'm not afraid. I'm tired of living this fear society right now. It's just no more. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna give hugs. I'm gonna give handshakes, high fives. Well, I was gonna say kisses, but that's just specifically my fiance. But if you don't like this, I'm sorry. That's you can state your opinion. That's up to you. You can say I'm insensitive, say I'm being ridiculous. Fine, I don't care. You're entitled to your opinion. So am I. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people might want to live as well and stop hiding in a bubble. The fact that they can't go to Walmart without wearing a mask. Hiding our identity. It's give bank robbery. It's more incentive. It's oh, it's this perfect time to rob banks. Everyone's wearing masks anyways. Makes it more ridiculous. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can explain my thought process on this whole thing. Like I said, it might be a long video. It might be 8 minutes. It's not that long, I guess, but still, my usual. Okay, well, adios, amigos.